Josephine and celebrate her 80th birthday. I've known Josephine for 51 years. She has not been only a sister in Christ, but also a sister I've never had. And we moved up here from Brooklyn, 1964. We moved to Middletown because my in-laws here. Well, here, Michael, my nephew, wherever he is, whatever. But and we moved here, and we attended the church, Trinity Assembly, and that's where I met Josephine. And 1964, I was 31 years old, and Josephine was 29 years old.
Thanks.
We were kids. But we clicked right away. Because Josephine, our husbands, they were hardworking men. She had children, my same age as my children, and we've grown. And not only that, we had a background, we were Italians. That meant a lot.
Amen.
And another thing, I came from an Italian Pentecostal church in Brooklyn from when I was a baby. Josephine came from the Italian Pentecostal church in Newburgh. But when Josephine got married, she attended an American church. We called it the American church. Right after she got married, she went to Jersey. So naturally, when I came up here, the American church was different. And I didn't care for it. They didn't do the things the way the Italian people did. They just did. And I couldn't get used to it. But Josephine was my mentor. She helped me, she prayed with me, and she really encouraged me because it was difficult. My husband came once and then he wouldn't come anymore because it wasn't Italian. But I got used to it later on. Louis did come. But Josephine has been my right hand. She's helped me spiritually, physically, financially. I can tell you many stories. I can go on and on. And there was a time, one time she came, my husband opened up a gas station and it didn't make out good because we're from the city, people didn't like the city people. But she came to visit, well, that's the truth. She came to visit me one morning and on Commonwealth Avenue, her kids were in school, my kids were in school. And we just had coffee. She opened the refrigerator. Now we didn't have much food then. Times were hard. And she didn't say anything. So we said goodbye. She went home to Bloomingburg. She comes back with a rose because she heard that my brother Rico was going to visit me that night. And we didn't have much food, and she brought me a rose. That's how she was. She said, I don't remember. You don't remember?
That doesn't sound like me.
And you know, we did everything together with her children and my children. We went on picnics, many picnics. From Promised Land to High Point to Lake Wallenpopack. And we went on vacation together. From Lake George all the way down to the Jersey Shore. Year after year, we did that. And we went with the kids to roller rally, youth meetings, camp, conventions with our children. And we celebrated birthdays. They incorporated my family into her family and to all you guys. And I thank God for that. I've learned so much from her. And, you know, during those years, we never fought. No, where's Brenda? There she is. But we know when we used to fight. Josephine taught me how to drive a car. And Louis helped me. But she drove us everywhere. So what we used to fight about was who's going to pay for the tolls and the gas. And that was it. And then another thing, she would reprimand me. She still does. But in love. In love, I have to tell you why. Every time I tell her, Josie knows how to crochet, knit. She does, she sews, she does everything. And the flowers, she would look at them and they grow. When I tried, they died. But I don't have a green thumb. But that's how Josephine was. And we grew together. And then, you know what happens. Her faithfulness, her commitment to the Lord, to the church, to her husband, and to her children, passed it on to her children. And they inherited all that from Josephine, starting with Brenda. Brenda, I adore her. She's very special to me. I control myself. But Brenda, don't make fun of me. So, whenever I needed her, she was there for me. She was like a daughter. And so was my nephew, a big help to me, especially during the hard times. And if there was any, she had every gift that's in the Bible, she's got it. Brenda, come on, Brenda. The gift of
So happy birthday to you too.
compassion. Come on, Brenda. my nephew, wherever he is. There he is, my nephew. Whenever I needed them, they were there. And right after my husband passed away, someone sideswiped my car, and who was there to help me? Because I said, my husband's gone, now where's my mechanic? Michael came. And he took me to the TNC, whatever it is, and to rent a car. And Brenda was there for me. And when Louis had not surgery, he had congestive heart failure. He wouldn't stay in the hospital unless I stayed with him. I was there 4 days with him, 5 days. Brenda would come at night and bring me a meal at the hospital. Meanwhile, she's taking care of children during the day, but at night she was there with a meal. That was Brenda. And then, you know, her children. What's the matter? They making fun of me?
No. You just go, Mary. Don't you?
And then she had, the Lord gave her not only a wonderful husband. And Michael, do you remember? When you were born.
Well, how could I forget? It's the fourth time you told me.
He was my husband's apple guy. He adored Michael. And he would buy toys for Michael. And I would buy him the clothes. And you remember Bargaintown, USA?
Sure do.
The biggest toy store in Brooklyn. In fact, they had the toys before they advertised it on television. But he would visit my husband many times on a Saturday and sat to talk with Uncle Louis. And I thank him for that. The Lord has blessed them with 2 beautiful sons. Wow. Joseph, the Lord has given him. Oh, shut up, you. God has blessed you with a personality you can't be beat. When anybody's around you, they can't be sad. They can't be crying. You have this wonderful person that God has blessed you with that. Oh. And what a beautiful wife. How I remember when she was a little girl, we encouraged her to sing her specials. Yes, you did.
She's special.
A beautiful spirit. God has blessed you guys, really. And Jonathan, oh my God.
I know.
Jonathan's my musician. When he told me he was going to take piano lessons, I was in my 5th heaven. So no one else in the family took piano lessons. So Jonathan, and I always wanted to hear him play for me. Then he took up the sax, which I love. Come on. We used to play duets at church. During the offertory, there were times we played the same song over and over. But the congregation loved it anyway, right? Then the Lord decided that I should say, he helped him to become a doctor. And I'm proud of you, John. I'm so proud of you. But let me tell you one thing, don't forget the piano.
You won't let me.
And
he should play for you today.
Yeah, he should shut his mouth.
And God has blessed you guys, really, and I enjoy you guys, and Uncle Louis loves you. And I have to say one more thing. The day the Lord took my husband home, it was the Lucia family that came. Seems like, I think, Joseph, he flew by plane. He came so quick from Pennsylvania. I know you drove, but you came so quickly. And Jonathan from Jersey, and Brenda and Michael, they were there for me all day. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. My daughter couldn't come early because there was a leak in her house, and they had to take care of the leak or whatever. My son was there, but they were there for me all day. They did so much for me, and I thank God. I really do. God has been so good to me. I'm blessed. And now let's go. The next one is...
Oh.
Where is he? Fred.
There he is.
He's the quiet one.
Really?
He's the smart one.
He's the smart one.
No.
He is. He's very special to him. And his wife, his beautiful wife.
You're smart too, Marquis.
Thank you.
And they have hearts of gold. And they're gifts of love that they showered upon me and my husband and my family. They've accepted me into their home time and time again. I thank, and your children have taken right after you guys. James and Rose, thank you so much for your love and concern.
Oh, she's good.
Robert, yes, and Rachel, thank you so much for your love and concern for us, my family, and the rest of the family, the beautiful family that God has given you. Fred, God bless you, and give you the desires of your heart. I love you guys. And then the last but not the least, Mark.
That's right, Mary, go ahead.
Oh, Mark, I came here, you were just 3 years old, Mark.
Yes.
And I thank God for you heard the calling of God in your life, and calling for you in your life. And you obeyed Him. And He has blessed you for that with your wife, talented wife, and your 2 beautiful daughters.
Oh.
And I thank you, you know, Mark, you've helped me so much with your prayers. When my mom was ill, I called you and you prayed for my mother. When I had problems with Vinny, I called you and you prayed. Then with Louie and me, myself, the other day you called me again, Mary, how you doing? And I thank God that I know that you pray for me. And I thank God. I thank God. I remember a time when you came to visit Trinity with your 2 daughters. I'll never forget that day. You were going to the Cayman Islands. They get up on the platform and they say, I will go, Lord. If you lead me, I will hold your people in my heart. Grandma was in the front pew, she was bawling her eyes out. And I was at the piano and I was crying my eyes out. I'll never forget it. And then you guys, thank you for what you did for us. About 4 years ago, you took Louie and I and your mom and dad down to the shore. And you drove us all over the place.
The senior retreat.
We hardly could even walk. But you drove us all over the place, and I thank God for that. You know, and your daughters too. What a beautiful family. Josephine, you're blessed. I know you've said it. I know, you know that. I know that. And He's blessed you and your husband, both of you. And like I said, your commitment to the Lord, to your husband, to your children, has gone on to your children, and I thank you.
And my friends.
Yeah, you're my best friend. You know that. And you know, we never fought. We didn't. There was no reason to fight. We got along so well. And you've helped me do so much. So I pray the Lord will bless you and keep you. Yeah, I know you do. I know. Bless and keep you. You're my beautiful friend. And I love you. And God bless you.